Whatever you believe in manifesting or you're the skeptic, this video is made for you. In the next few minutes, you will discover the undeniable arguments and ultimately the proof that manifesting is real. And we're not doing it with woo-woo talk, but with facts from physics, with the insights of credible, reputable scientists, and even with the CIA declassified research. If you're a skeptic, you're probably rolling your eyes by now, but give me the next few minutes to show you that this is not the case and you're missing out big time. Today might be the day that you'll remember for years to come as the day when everything changed for you. Gift yourself a few minutes and watch this video, and you'll remember it as the spark that started everything for you. So, what is manifesting in a few words? Manifesting is a concept associated with the law of attraction, a philosophical principle suggesting that positive or negative thoughts bring positive or negative experiences into a person's life. Manifesting proposes 3 basic steps. Ask, clearly define what you want. Believe, act, and feel as if you have already received what you've asked for. And receive, be open and ready to receive what you've asked for, which often requires a level of personal growth and change. While many people report positive changes in their lives by practicing manifesting and focusing on desired manifestations, the concept remains scientifically unproven in the traditional sense. It's near impossible to 100% prove it, since it is based on subjective experiences and is inherently difficult to quantify and measure using scientific methods. Despite this, you'll see further in the video that manifestation can't be just the imagination of so many reputable people, organizations, and even agencies like the CIA that have researched and used it. Now, let's explore the proven physics principles that are making manifesting plausible, a reality that we cannot ignore. Everything is energy. To gain a precise understanding of the foundational elements that shape our consciousness, it's crucial to recognize that the terms matter and energy can be deceptive when suggesting 2 separate states of existence within our physical world. If we interpret matter as solid substance in contrast to energy, often associated with a form of force, this interpretation becomes misleading. In contemporary science, it is established that both electrons and the nucleus itself consist solely of oscillating energy grids. Solid matter, in its conventional sense, ceases to hold true. Instead, atomic structure is fundamentally composed of these oscillating energy grids, intertwining and whirling at extraordinarily high velocities. There's a pretty smart guy called Albert Einstein that said, "Everything is energy, and that is all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way." So, knowing this, we can safely say everything is energy. And knowing that energy can be manipulated, manifesting suddenly becomes a real thing. It's far from being magic based on a fairy tale. Quantum physics. Although quantum physics and mechanics are highly complex fields that are not easy to fully comprehend, at least we have the capacity to understand that the basic principles of quantum physics are validating the idea of manifesting. The connection between quantum physics and the subject of manifestation stems from interpretations of quantum theory that suggest observation affects reality. The supporters of manifesting and the law of attraction propose that, at a quantum level, the observer plays a role in shaping their environment, which parallels the idea that one's thoughts and intentions can influence their reality. Now let's see some real-life examples that rendered manifesting and manifestation a reality, setting them far from being just wishful thinking. Quantum consciousness. Fred Alan Wolf, one of the leading quantum physicists today, known for his work in quantum mechanics and its relationship to consciousness and spirituality, often explores how quantum physics could explain phenomena such as intention and manifesting. He has written several books on the subject, attempting to bridge science and spirituality. In order for a reality to be created, a quantum wave had to travel out to the future, and a feedback from the hoped-for future event had to return in time to the present. This mixture of waves was responsible for the way things are now. The CIA and the Gateway Experience. The Gateway Experience refers to a document prepared by the United States Army and later declassified by the CIA, which delves into the analysis of a training program developed by the Monroe Institute. The document, titled Analysis and Assessment of Gateway Process, was authored by Lieutenant Colonel Wayne M. McDonnell in 1983. It aimed to provide a comprehensive evaluation of the gateway experience, a technique designed to enhance human consciousness. While the document attempts to frame the experience within a scientific context, exploring topics like quantum mechanics, brain hemispheric synchronization, and altered states of consciousness, it provides a valuable insight of what human beings are capable of achieving with our thoughts. The document and manifestation practices both acknowledge the significant role of mental processes. The gateway experience examines how consciousness and perception can be altered through specific techniques, which aligns with the manifesting idea, with the concept that thoughts can influence reality. The universe is composed of interacting energy fields, some at rest and some in motion. It is, in and of itself, one gigantic hologram of unbelievable complexity. Mind over matter, the epigenetic revolution. Dr. Bruce Lipton, a cell biologist whose pioneering work in epigenetics has revealed the intricate dance between our thoughts, beliefs, and the cellular realm. He demonstrated by research the astounding truth that our thoughts and emotions influence the behavior of our cells. He underlined that our beliefs, which are essentially vibrational in nature, dictate the expression of our genes. In simpler terms, our thoughts and emotions send vibrational signals to our DNA, shaping our physical reality. Dr. Lipton's work underscores that our thoughts have immense power, and through vibration, they reverberate to the very cells of our bodies. Before going forward to see some remarkable personalities that have embraced and supported manifesting, let me take a moment and thank the members of our channel. They are an active and important part of Serenity Knowledge, being willing to support our efforts in creating quality content. So let's explore the insights of some prominent personalities that have supported and experienced the positive outcomes of manifesting. Jim Carrey's story regarding manifesting is one of the most cited examples in this context. In the early 1990s, being an aspiring actor struggling to make it in the Hollywood industry, wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, dating it 5 years into the future. This act was manifesting, and he carried the check with him everywhere, using it as a constant reminder of his goal. His efforts began to become a reality, and by 1994, he secured the lead roles in the comedy films like Dumb and Dumber and Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, which became massive successes, grossing hundreds of millions of dollars worldwide, effectively realizing the vision he had set for himself.
So didn't you write yourself a check? I heard that you did. Is that true?
I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe. And I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. And I put it in my wallet, and I kept it there, and it deteriorated and stuff. But then just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million on, I think it was Dumb and Dumber, maybe.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah. So you visualize yourself like... Visualization works if you work hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. You can't just visualize and then, go eat a sandwich.
I love that. That was such a powerful moment for me because I was not a person who did visualization or thought about my belief system in such a practical way. But I learned a lot from Jim Carrey on that show, and he is absolutely correct. If you can see it and believe it, it is a lot easier to achieve it.
Anthony Hopkins, the esteemed actor renowned for his extraordinary acting skills, has emphasized the importance of belief in achieving goals. Hopkins' approach underscores that mere belief is not enough. It must be coupled with action. The belief sets the vision and emotional tone, while action is the physical manifestation of that belief. Together, they create a powerful synergy that can lead to achieving desired outcomes.
I've read someone, I can't remember whether it was in the Old Testament or I think it was a shaman, maybe Carlos Castaneda, but the shaman said there was a drought. Cattle were dying, people were dying in a desert. And the shaman said, build the ditches, dig the ditches for the rain. And they said, there is no rain. Dig the ditches and the rain will come. Now you non-believers may say, oh, that's nonsense. Well, believe what you want. That's the rational mind. I don't think the rational mind is working too well at the moment. It's the irrational mind, the subconscious. All my life, when I was a little boy, I dreamed of where I am now. I may have had a vision, I don't know. Didn't have much hope, but everything happened for me. And now I believe that we can condense time. We can pull it to ourselves. It's not about the future. Oh, I'm going to do something next year. It doesn't exist. Tomorrow doesn't exist. The next hour does not exist. It's all potential. But what we can do is drag the time into the present, now, into the solar plexus of our soul. Build the ditches. Whatever you want to do, believe it, believe it, believe it, even if you don't believe. Play the game of belief. Act as if you believe. That is power. That is sheer power. And it will happen. Believe you me. From an old fool like me, it's worked in my life, it will work in yours. So never give up. Believe, believe, believe.
The whole concept of manifesting, it's about recognizing that our thoughts combined with unwavering belief and dedicated action can shape our destiny. This is the immense power humankind has, but just a minority truly embrace and apply it, taking full advantage of their abilities and allowing them to become exactly who they want to become. If you're the skeptic, the one that believes this is just wishful thinking, although you've never tried it, let me tell you loud and clear that you're missing out on life. Imagine how a prehistoric human would react to seeing us flipping a switch and powering a light, a TV, or an evil, noisy vacuum cleaner. They will see it like absolute magic, and this is how many people see manifestation today, like wishful thinking. I know, you think that it is so cringe to sit there trying to manifest your life, trying something that sounds like magic. But on the other hand, who's going to know? Don't miss out on this. It will change your life for the better in ways you cannot imagine. And all you have to do is to believe and apply, even if it sounds like magic. If you're the one that's on the fence, you're not sure, but you want to believe it, you never tried it, but you would give it a go, I really hope this video is the one that finally convinced you that manifesting it's worth your while. We wanted to keep this concise, so we haven't touched on the ways of efficiently applying manifesting in this video, but let us know in the comments if that's something you'd wish for, to make a dedicated video about it. If you're the one that believes in manifesting and successfully applied it, I hope you've enjoyed this reinforcement and will consider it as the video to send to your loved ones that are missing out. I want to congratulate you for staying all the way to the end. Today could be a turning point in your life, a moment when you choose to harness the power of manifesting to create a future that resonates with your deepest aspirations. If we brought value to your day, consider helping spreading the word with a thumbs up, sharing the video to the world, and also subscribing for future valuable knowledge we are determined to bring you.